Well, I'm just going to check you out today, and then we'll go ahead and look at your scans.
Sometimes getting nothing means absolutely everything.
See anything abnormal there? Not really.
Excellent.
I know. Happy Thanksgiving. I know.
Wow.
After 7 months of battling brain cancer,
Your turn.
Ryder is in remission.
He's looking great. Keep doing what you're doing, guys.
And it's been a long time coming.
Started stumbling around.
Stumbling and slurring.
They did surgery first thing.
I'm gonna flip this tire 1,500 times for Ryder.
So many people have just come out of the woodwork for Ryder.
He touches a lot of hearts.
And it's MRI by MRI. You know, all you gotta do in between is pray that it is shrinking, it is going away. I wanna go home.
Thanks to everybody for coming out and supporting Cheyenne and doing this.
8 months of remission later, Ryder, with his family and friends, continue their efforts to raise funds and awareness for children's cancer.
All right, Ryder, here we go, buddy.
Which today means saying goodbye to those golden locks.
Real quick, okay?
He didn't just say he wanted to get a haircut. He said he wanted a cancer kid's haircut.
Good job, bud.
Showing compassion,
We're almost done.
a little begrudgingly, for those fighting the same fight.
He absolutely is scared to death of the clippers.
Squirming almost like he did when doctors used to poke and prod him. And sadly, those days may be returning.
Ryder's having some problems. He had an MRI on Monday.
He is showing symptoms from when the cancer first began.
It was kind of expected, but not this soon.
And as worries rise, so too do the balloons for kids with cancer, spiraling up like the prayers for recovery.
Looks like some progression and that he'll be about to endure his next battle. This little pill,
With the cancer's return,
and then here's another seizure medication.
so too has the virtual pharmacy to fight it,
Cancer-fighting drugs,
which is a fight in itself.
a steroid.
The steroids have had a dramatic effect.
Mama, what's this? I want to tell you something.
He's gained 20 pounds in 2 months.
What's this girl's name?
Ryder looks almost unrecognizable. Until you recognize that familiar giggle. But like the Transformers Ryder is watching, sometimes
I am hungry.
the steroids
I'm so hungry.
transform his mood.
What do you got for me in the back? Idiot! What's the matter?
His mood, his anger flashes and tantrums and things like that just weren't like him.
And just as Ryder has changed in appearance, his mom has had a change of heart.
It took him relapsing for me to really open my eyes, and I realized how much time I had lost. I was, into the drugs and myself, and I was dealing with everything in my own way, and none of that really put Ryder first. And that's my biggest regret.
Tonight at 10, how a little boy fighting for his life saves his mother's.
I have something more to do with my life.
Burt Mumolo, Telsus Channel 8.
Whoa! You slapped him in the face.
Father, we come before you this morning, hearts heavy.
This story has the ending that nobody thought would actually happen.
There's simply not enough time for us to do Ryder justice.
6-year-old Ryder Jack Herring passed away on March 14th after battling brain cancer for half of his short life.
Not only did Ryder raise awareness, not only did he give people a sense of purpose, but Ryder changed lives.
Of the many lives he changed, one of the most profound was the person who gave him life, Ryder's mom, Ellie.
Mama! Mama!
It's 8 months earlier,
What's this? I want to tell you something.
and Ryder's family has learned that there's nothing they can do to cure his cancer, except pray for a miracle.
The super dog.
And that was really the time where I started to just ask myself, what was I doing with my life? I wasn't in the right place.
Mom was at the fundraisers,
Your turn.
the doctor's visits. She even got a tattoo of him.
Okay, sweetie, all done. You want to check it out in the mirror? You'll start seeing it tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
A full 180 from the darkness that had engulfed her life.
I was, into the drugs and myself, and I was dealing with everything in my own way, and none of that really put Ryder first.
When word came that Ryder had little time left, it was almost too much for her.
At the beginning, when I found out the prognosis, I was ready to go with him. I didn't want to be here without him.
Fortunately for Ellie, Ryder had enough life left in him for both of them.
I had a come to God moment where it was just, what am I doing and where do I need to be? And I was answered with, I need to be right here. My name is Ellie Patterson.
She would find strength in fighting for him.
It's not something that they have a cure for. It's not something that, sorry.
And are you a fighter or are you a survivor?
Survivor.
Survivor!
Her own voice growing stronger as her sons weakened.
Tell me your name and your son's name.
My name is Ellie and my son's name is Ryder. He's not feeling well, he's not here today, but he is a fighter.
Ryder's a fighter. Thank you. You can go get his medal.
Near the end, with his blue mohawk and surrounded by teenage mutant ninja turtle stuff, it would be his innocence that would shield him from the fears that grown-ups have about death.
See, he's not scared. He doesn't know to be scared. And that's the biggest blessing, I think.
This story has the ending that nobody thought would actually happen.
Ryder means mounted warrior and messenger. And nobody ever fit their name better.
But with that grief and anguish comes an appreciation of just how many lives he touched in how short a time he had.
He's a hero for a lot of people. He definitely saved me.
Burt Mumolo, Tulsa's Channel 8.